Hey guys, welcome back to TCG Open. Today we're going to be taking a trip down memory lane. We're going to visit the first chapter. All right, so that was kind of a clickbait, and we are actually visiting the first chapter, but in Japanese. All right, so I know that these boxes actually came out a little while ago, but for some reason, they started to reappear at our local gaming store. I picked this one up for $50, which is, I think, a great deal. And this pack is a booster box of the first edition, and it comes with 16 packs, and the Japanese edition actually is a little bit different than the English version. So 16 packs. Each pack only contains 6 cards rather than your traditional 12. And on the back of the card, back of the box, it actually tells you what the rare drops are. So we have 2 commons, followed by a common or a uncommon, then followed by a guaranteed uncommon, then a rare or higher, followed by your foil. So what that means is that there are 16 packs with 6 cards. That gives you a total of 96 cards. And comparatively, that's actually the same size as a trove, 8 packs with 12 each. So that's pretty cool. So you could think of these Japanese booster boxes as a trove, I guess, in a sense. So let's first take a look at this box, admire the beauty of the first chapter. We have the brave little Mickey Mouse here, we have Elsa, and we have Maleficent. So one thing is that at the back, you can see here, there is the coding here. So JA01 with a J250222608. I don't know what those mean, but if you guys know, leave a comment and let me know so I'm a bit more informed. We are also noticing that there is a good amount of plastic wrap around these boxes, as in contrast to the first chapter English one. That one had, the very first one at least, had no stickers, no protection whatsoever, and then they followed up with some protection stickers to protect these little cutouts here, to protect it from getting broken. All right, so let's get into it. And of course, the first chapter is out of rotation, so that what that means is this is purely for the hits and see if we catch any fire. All right, let's break it down and crack it open. So I'm actually really excited because the only time I've ever opened the first chapter was from a first chapter English starter deck. And in that one, I didn't really get anything. So, and as you know, I did get lucky with the first chapter bundle box or booster box lottery. I do have it, but I am gonna keep that one sealed for now. Just seems like the hits are too hard unless you really are trying to get that Elsa enchanted. All right, we have it off now, and let's take a look. Beautiful artwork, the very first chapter, the beginning of Lorcana. Let's take a look at the open. Let's open up and take a look, in case you guys were wondering. Oh. Okay, so let's take a look here. All right, so we have this kind of a flap here. That's really cool. Protects it. We have the Elsa and the Mickey Mouse, and then we have our packs. So we are going to, let's do it like this. So I'm gonna put this off to the side, like that. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Elsa. And these are extremely thin packs, and I can tell you right away, look at the top. It's really flimsy at the top. So these packs are much wider than, or much longer than your typical pack because there's so much room there. I guess you could slide it around, of course. And if you look closely here, there is a little pull tab right there, and that lets you just rip these things open. But I want to keep some of these, so I'm gonna actually cut them, or see if I can pop it open from it. Okay, so at the back, yes, there is a little thing here, but you cannot just snap it open, as you can see. I like to do that because I like to keep some of these packaging. So I'm gonna cut this one open and maybe preserve it. I don't know, I'll preserve one of each, I guess. Oh, look at that. Okay, so here we go. Oh, you know what? Immediately I noticed that these cards feel a little bit thicker. The quality of it actually feels quite different than the US version. Okay, so now you gotta be lenient on me because I don't know all these people's names and it's in Japanese, so you know, if you know it, leave a comment below. All right, let's go. So we have Peter Pan, we have Elsa, we have our uncommon guaranteed Be Our Guest, followed by a rare hook, and our foil is a bell. I think this is bell, right? Okay, all right. So first time opening these. I've never seen any of the first chapters. Well, I've seen a couple of them. Okay, so this is the Mickey Mouse. And if you cut it too high, it actually doesn't really open the pack. So it is sealed quite a bit. Now, I wonder how much each pack actually goes for in Japan. Can you actually buy it as a loose pack? I don't know. But for audiences that have come across this channel and are familiar with the Japanese selling of these in Japan, let me know what your take is on this. So we have Timon, is it Timon? We have Donald Duck, we have Hook, we have some floating eye, and our rare, this is the apple, poison apple from Sleeping Beauty, and our foil is a, whoa, look at this. Look at that. It looks like a fire scar. That is cool. Okay. And now we're gonna open up the Maleficent, which is the third cover art of the set. We have baby Simba. I think this is Jasmine, Rapunzel, Tamatoa, and ooh, super rare. This is who is this? Lady Gotho, I think it is. And our foil is Meg. I'm actually surprised that I'm getting some of these right. It's much harder than it looks when you don't have the English on it. All right, moving on, we have another Mickey Mouse. Let's continue that. We have, starting off with a Tink. This is Hercules, Peter Pan, Elsa, and a rare Scar. That's cool too. These scars are actually pretty cool. And our foil is a foil Tink. All right, didn't we just get that? Yes, we did. We did. Moving on, we have Elsa. We have Sebastian. Moving in to Friends on the Other Side. So interesting that this one doesn't have a direct translation, or it has at least a direct translation, sorry. And then moving on to, I guess, Magic Mirror, followed by Anna, and our rare Maui, followed by a hollow common Aladdin. So these ones don't even have the inserts inside. So I just noticed that. Notice that, remember the English version has either a puzzle card at the back or an info card, but this one doesn't have anything at the back. But this is kind of nice. If you like to open troves, but you just, you want to open more packs, then this is a great idea because there's only 6 cards in each and you get to open more, but you end up with the same amount. All right, so we have, I'm not sure who this guy is. And this is someone from the Rapunzel series, I think. And then we have from Maui. We have, what's this guy from Frozen? And Stitch, rare, and a foil shield. Now this is hard. These ones are really difficult. I don't actually know the names for those ones. All right, moving on. We have a Mickey Mouse here this time. So we're right in the midst of Whispers in the Well, and set champs are coming in January, so we're right before Christmas right now. Are you guys planning to go for the set champs? All right, let's move in. Aladdin, Stitch. What's his name? I don't remember. From Hercules. Oh, Lilo. This is a nice card. And a rare Maleficent. Oh, this one looks cool. This one almost looks like a Japanese drawer. Oh, it is, look. See, it says Gekku Kumatori. So this one looks like animation style. That's really cool. And the foil, ooh, the Queen, and it's a foil. Not bad, not bad. That's probably the best hit of the box. I mean, are we gonna be able to pull a legendary? I don't know. But I would love to pull it. I mean, I have never seen anything of that status from the first chapter yet. All right. We have Hakuna Matata. We have the sword and something, maybe. We have Tinkerbell. We have somebody I don't recognize. All the guys are so generic looking. It's probably from Rapunzel. And ooh, yes! Look at this. Oh yeah. Okay, well, first of all, okay, you know what? If you compare it to the legendaries in Fabled or even in Whispers in the Well, immediately you can see the legendaries just look so different now. The hollow foil hologram that they now have is so different than the ones that they had before. So this is, I think, it's a good card. This is Mickey Mouse, Brave Little something. I think it's Brave Little Prince or something. Or Brave Little Tailor. It must be Brave Little Tailor because it has the little scissors there. And this, of course, is from the package. I wish it was a foil though. All right, so that's an awesome hit, and let's move on. We got a common hands. Oh, Kristoff, sorry, that might be Kristoff. Okay, moving on to Elsa. So these are, I'm having a blast opening these packs because I don't know half of the names without seeing them from the beginning. I've never opened the first chapter booster boxes, so I can't tell you exactly what they're doing. Okay, Jafar. Kristoff. I'm not really sure. Not really sure what this one is either. We have a super rare. Oh my goodness, this box is catching fire. So Mulan, rare, followed by a common Simba. All right. Moving on, we have our Brave Little Tailor again. So this is Yzma, Meg. We're starting seeing some duplicates. Gaston. Ooh, this looks like Kingdom Hearts almost if you look at it. That's pretty cool. And moving into our rare Maui, followed by a common Hakuna Matata foil. All right, Elsa, you're up. You are up. So we are starting with Timon, Merlin. Who's this guy? I don't know. And moving into Sven, followed by a rare Ariel. And our foil is a, ooh, I'm not sure who it is though, but it is a rare foil. Followed, oh, that's it, yeah, that's it. All right, we are down to our last 5 packs, and we have Maleficent here. It's gonna bring us some good luck. All right, we have Cruella, followed by Goofy. This is Aurora, I think. And we have a uncommon. I'm not sure who this guy is, I can't remember. I've seen him before though. Followed by a rare Scar. Be prepared. This is the board wipe. This is the board wipe card that was very meta. Followed by a, ooh, look at this, Belle. This is cool. This is Belle the Engineer, I believe. And it's foil, it's so cool. All right, guys, last 4 packs. Last 4 packs, guys. And moving on to Jet Sam, Float Sam. I'm not sure who this one is. It's one of the eels. Okay, we have, who is this? Cerebus. Abu. Someone's eye. Ooh, super rare Mickey Mouse. And this is also one of these iconic pictures that you have. All right, moving on, we have Uncommon. I can't remember this guy's name. He's from Pull the Lever, I remember. Okay, that's pretty cool though. That's awesome. All right, moving in, last 3 packs, and oh my gosh, look at this. The last 3 packs are all Mickey Mouse. That might be telling me something that a Mickey Mouse might be coming up again. This looks like Rapunzel. Rapunzel's hair. And Maleficent. Simba. Somebody's horse. Rare Cusco. Followed by a foil common. I'm not sure which one this one is. But the common, the foils look actually really nice. I wonder if the first chapter English edition also look the same. Magic Broom. This is from Lion King. Abu. Snowball Man. Can't remember his name either. And, ooh, we hit 2 legendaries in this box. Holy crap. All right, so let's see what we got. Ooh, we got Ursula. Nice. Nice. Too bad it's not a foil. Too bad it's not a foil. And followed by a common bookcase. Oh, that's awesome. So we have 2 legendaries in this box. I think that's pretty good. I mean, to be fair, in a trove, you expect maybe 1 to 2 legendaries as well. So I think, you know, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Last pack magic, we have a Boo sword, or maybe this from Aladdin. And we have a Dalmatian, finally, a new card that I haven't seen. A flower, Ariel, followed by a super rare, is this from Maui? I think so, it's Moana for sure. And the last card of this booster box. Will we have last pack magic? Let's find out. No, it's not. It is a Abu common. All right, guys, I'd had a blast opening these, and you know, just to follow up, we had some pretty good hits, I think. We have the Brave Little Tailor, beautiful card. And we also have the Ursula Legendary. So 2 legendaries. Let me know, because I don't know what kind of hits or ratios you're supposed to get in these booster boxes. If you know, leave a comment in the box below so I can follow up with you. All right, thanks guys for following, and I hope you guys have some good polls. I hope you guys have some good luck with those polls in Whispers in the Well or whichever set you are doing. I'm having a blast. I will see you next time. See you later.